Can it be stressful to receive everything all at once? Yes, it can. Hello, and today's insight is going to be about that expecting nothing and receiving everything, which is Manifestation 101. The idea is that when you don't want for anything, everything is given to you. That is not just the principle of manifestation, it is also a principle in the Bible. You shouldn't want for anything. Well, I mean, I'm saying that, but that's what I feel. You shouldn't want for anything. You should be content with what you got. And if you're content with what you have, then God will give you more and more and more. The stuff you don't need. It's the difference that we see in people who don't have anything, and yet there's people who have everything but aren't, it's like people who don't have anything but are content with what they got, and then people who have everything but aren't content with any of it because they don't know. Like the people who don't have anything and are content with the little they got, as opposed to the people who have everything and yet aren't content with what they got. That is like slightly a biblical thing, because I find, and I don't know all the terminologies, but in my mind, if you're happy with what you got, well then God will give you more and more and more. But the thing is at some point, if you haven't learned, if you don't know the meaning of lack, and if you haven't experienced lack, you will not know what it is, and you will not necessarily appreciate what you've got. And so that's why we see this dichotomy between older generations and younger generations who don't actually know the value of putting in the work. It's not the value of putting in the work that's what will actually manifest it. It's the pleasure in the process. It's the liking the process. It's the appreciating the ups, the downs. It's knowing that there will be ups and there will be downs. And it's taking everything as it comes, but not allowing it to affect you. Because you are the one and only thing that will always be constant in your life. That is the one thing you need to be concentrated on, is to manage your own emotions. What you are putting out is what you will get back. So that is and when you are not used to it, okay, but when you get into the groove of it, and then all of a sudden you have everything coming in, and you're like, oh my God, right? How do I handle this? That is the main trauma. You don't understand how it's all happening at once. But then then you feel the lack of it, and then you're like, oh my God, I need it back. And so if you don't have that knowledge the first time around, you'll have difficulty keeping it. But if you have that know-how, and you understand that it is the process that you need to be mindful of, and not necessarily the outcome, it's the process that you have to appreciate more of, then you'll know what to put your mind towards. So what I want you guys to think about is, what is it that you put more importance on? Do you put more importance on the end while trying to manifest, or are you putting more importance on the beginning, or are you putting more importance on the process? Ponder that.